Ooh, but I'm driving a fun little crossover. It is the Hyundai Kona. It is the new updated version. So you now get an inline model, which is the one I'm in, okay? The previous review I did, I think it was on the executive, which is the other trim level. And this now has a different engine to what was previously in their lineup. So you had the 2-litre naturally aspirated and I think the 1-litre turbo, if I'm not mistaken. But now this has got a 1.6-litre turbo engine, and you've got 146 kilowatts of power and 265 newton meters of torque, mated exclusively to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Now I love the look of the Kona, and I think that is what is going to appeal to people. It's what has appealed to people. They've sold over 1,700 or something like that since its launched 3 years ago. So it's done pretty well. That's this weird sort of niche crossover segment, isn't it? Like a Volkswagen T-Roc or Audi Q2. They're fantastic offerings. They are quite expensive. So this is at like 450,000 Rand you're looking at for a car that's quite compact. Again, I know that's not everybody's problem. Like most people, not most people, some people are quite happy with less space. With that said, this boot has grown from something like 361 litres or 366 litres to like 544 litres or something. It's like really grown in size. And it is quite spacious in here. I feel very comfortable. I've got the baby seat in, that's fine. Front passenger, perfect legroom, no problem there. Now that's my gauge, you see. Things have changed for me somewhat. Although it is a front-facing chair, like a rear-facing one, actually it's fine because this is so tilted back that actually would be the same as a rear one. So pretty impressive with the space. Woo! Interior is also really good. It's like really well put together, I find. This N-Line has got like the 10.25 inch one. I think you get 8 inches in the other in the executive trim level. And it works fine. I mean, it's intuitive. Is that the word? User friendly, got all the things that you sort of need. I like that it's got some buttons at the bottom here. That's always my, yes, always the best part for me. This N-Line is very well spec'd. It's got a whole bunch of safety features as well, like blind traffic cross, blind spot monitor. I think I'd know these things by now. It's got a camera, it's got sensors, it's got cruise control, it's got a whole lot of buttons on here that you can use and find and whatever. Like I don't know how to review a car anymore. Ah well. But I love the dash setup, I love the graphics here. I think it looks all very modern, very fancy, very cool. I think like overall for me this is a car, like I love driving it. The engine isn't exactly high performance or sporty compared to what it looks like, but that's not what you're going for. You're going for the look that like those like the eyes, like the panther-y, I don't know what they are, like some animal, but it all looks like really slick and everything. And I think it's something like it's sort of a car that no one considers in my realm of my cosmos, if you will. Like often people like, I want to run around and I think of this and I think, gosh, this is such a lovely car to drive. The ride is ever so slightly firm for me. I mean, it's not all the time. It's like when the road conditions aren't great, you really feel it. So that would be only one negative. I don't think most people are going to notice that, to be honest. She knows how to love me. Yes, indeed. I don't know if you need to go for the N-Line. I mean, it's got all the bells and whistles, so that's going to depend on what you're after, features-wise and everything. It's also got like the red stitching and all of that, so it's meant to look really sporty. But I don't always love a car that's like pretending to be sporty and it's not. I kind of get like, well, just no, stop pretending. Be who you are. Be your authentic self, And I'm not sure that this is being its authentic self because it's not sporty. But it does look bloody good. And you're on, oh, fuck. Hey, I think it even told me, oh, leading vehicle is driving away. That's interesting. I like that. When you're getting, that is what everybody needs at robots. Isn't it irritating? And you like hoot at them. I'm one of those people. I hoot at you if you don't literally go as the robot goes green. I'm bloody impatient at a robot. Or traffic light, whatever you want to call it. Either way, I think this is a sort of fantastic offering from Hyundai that if you are okay with spending a bit less money, I've got someone phoning me. Basically, buy this car if you're interested in the Hyundai Kona.